Hey everyone, JCS StarCraft here, bringing you Game 2 of the Best of 3 series between NarutO and DemusliM for the ESL Pro Series Season 17. Action getting started here on Delta Quadrant, and NarutO going to be spawning as the purple Terran yet again in the bottom left corner. DemusliM going to be spawning as the red Terran in the bottom right corner. So I think that was, according to the log match, that was possibly one of the first games that DemusliM has played against NarutO. It does seem like they are part of the same clan, so interesting to see that, you know, they haven't necessarily played together, but very standard play from both. You did see in the previous game that DemusliM held off on his second building until he was able to scout out his opponent and kind of see what he was able to do, and now it looks like he's rallying one of his SCVs out to do some early scouting for DemusliM. So pretty interesting. Wants to establish, possibly wants to see where his opponent is early on. This is a 4-player map, and no, he's going to be building a proxy rack right next to the Zonaga watchtower, so hidden by the smoke. And if NarutO gets out here too late, this could be a very interesting play from DemusliM. Definitely not standard. Going to be changing it up for Game 2 since he did take Game 1. So standard play from Game 1 for DemusliM, and now going to be pushing ahead, I think, trying to catch his opponent off guard. NarutO going to be moving out across the map. Is he going to hit that watchtower? Now, this watchtower very easy to touch as you walk by, and looks like he is targeted right for it. We'll see this barracks going down, and now it's like, okay, what is going on? I'm getting proxy racks, and another SCV going to be going out to try to defend that first SCV as well. DemusliM is able to finish it in time. No, he had 2 of them out there already. Wow, so anticipating that possibly going to occur. Throwing on a second racks, so we might be seeing a very early Marine push in, and NarutO right now, I think, is going to be forced to do some sort of defense. Looks like he's going to be throwing down some sort of bunker here, or should throw down a bunker. Yeah, there we go. And is he going to be forced to change this strategy, or is he going to stick with what he went with before? Looks like he only, in the mix of things going on out here, it looks like he only has 1 SCV on the gas, so slightly thrown off because of that strategy. DemusliM now moving in, trying to get rid of that SCV before he can finish the bunker, but bunker now is there, and a second racks going down. NarutO not mining very much gas. I'm not sure if that was because he's decided not to and just have that single mine there. DemusliM now going to be lifting off. He has been discovered. Looking back at his base, now he is getting pretty late gas at around 17 and getting his orbital as well. And just what is he doing? Is he going to be floating this in and possibly building some Marines on the backside? I don't think that would work, because it would just cause those Marines to die very quickly. There are a bunch of Marines in NarutO's base right now, and NarutO already establishing that tech lab. Finally gets those SCVs on the gas, so going to be pumping out that Marauder. So it looks like this is just going to be a sacrificial racks to scout with. I think DemusliM went for a play and decided, hey, that's probably not going to work for me, so I'm going to go with something a little bit more standard, or this isn't standard, the racks coming in to scout. Usually you might see players who favor just a bio-heavy, an MM&M will use their factory to scout, because they ultimately don't pump any units out of there to begin with. The bunker is salvaged as NarutO realizes that his opponent won't be using this rack to pump out a ton of Marines at the start of the game, and trying his best to micro and kite that racks down. Looks like a bunker is going to go down for DemusliM, and this is providing him a good amount of information. He does see what his opponent has built so far, and what if he needs to if he really needs to throw down this bumper right now. Looking at the units, only 3 Marines out for DemusliM, but he's not, I don't think he's that worried right now, because this force isn't extremely large, although NarutO might be pushing in for an all-in at this point. Knows that his opponent hasn't been building any Marines out of this barracks, and throwing down a scan. Sees that he did bring that barracks back here, and there are 2 bunkers going down, deciding, hey, maybe not, maybe I shouldn't push for an all-in. Usually when you take your SCVs off the line like that, you use them to kind of absorb the fire of the front, and are really expecting to overpower the opponent's army and kind of take the game from there on. But NarutO deciding that won't be the best idea either. So both players playing, I think, very intelligently. DemusliM going to be throwing down the sneaky 2 starports right now. So a very, very interesting transition from him has forced, I'm not sure whether or not NarutO would have built that second second barracks anyways, but basically force him not to take the one racks FE. Right now he's only building out of 2 Raxes and kind of throwing his opponent a little bit off right now. NarutO now deciding that he does have enough units, might have been waiting for something to finish. It looks like he might be waiting for Stim to finish and gonna try to charge up this ramp. Might be able to push through at this point. All the SCVs absorbing the fire, so everything just being none of the Marines were being shot at before, trying to repair, but just getting there a little bit too late, and all the forces pretty much going down except for just a handful of Marines for NarutO. NarutO was waiting for that Stim to come out, but will these Banshees come out in time is the big question. DemusliM has to pull off all his SCVs at this point, so great timing attack from NarutO, able to take down both bunkers and catching DemusliM a little bit off guard. Banshee will be coming out at this point, and there are 2 Banshees coming out actually. They no problem taking out the already stimmed and very, very low health units, and now Banshee's going to be reinforcing. NarutO deciding to back out as those Banshees are up in the air. At least one is, and the second one looks like it will be coming out soon. The Rax is being floated back to scout yet again for DemusliM. Basically has kind of contained his opponent. NarutO going to be throwing down those missile turrets as he expects the Banshees to be coming in and really trying to harass him as much as possible. So very interesting game going on right here between both players. Obviously 2 very high level players, and DemusliM just playing a very strong psychological game against his opponent, forcing him to be a little bit more uncomfortable. I'd expect more buildings from NarutO right now. I think NarutO just figured DemusliM might be going for that rush, and this barrack is going to explode in midair at some point. Not even going to try to land it. It looks like there are no missile turrets out here, so the Banshees can take free shots at this Rax. 5 Marines possibly not able to do it. Banshees are, and the 3rd Banshee now coming in for DemusliM. They can take out a good number of Marine units as well, as they do have 2 attacks, and they are pretty strong against Marines, especially Marines that don't have combat shields. So DemusliM trying to micro the Banshees. The Banshees is going to do a lot of damage. That factory wasn't able to finish. This barracks is not able to produce any units as well, and NarutO now just going to be caught without the ability to really. He just needs to cluster towards the missile turret. So great play by DemusliM. It looks like NarutO is going to be in a good amount of trouble. Really doesn't have a response. Has lost his factory at this point, and now the Banshees don't want to overextend themselves, but trying their very best to take out any army that NarutO has. 4 Banshees now in the base. They could possibly even take out this missile turret, and a GG from NarutO. So DemusliM takes the series 2-0, and I think goes up in the standings right now. So great game from both players. Really fun to watch, and looking forward to a lot more of the ESL Pro Series, the EPS number 17. This has been JCS StarCraft, and I'm signing off.